This is the KraftGeek Music Stand, which has been sent to me for review. So this makes this a totally sponsored video, but my opinions are my own. I haven't been told what to say. I suppose the big question I have around the music stand is it's quite a premium product with a premium price, but are the materials, build quality, and all that sort of stuff there? Is it better than your standard music stand, which you've seen in rehearsal rooms all over everywhere? You know, this is quite a heavy thing to kind of drag around everywhere. And then I find those little portable ones can be quite annoying and they tend to blow over in the breeze. So what makes the KraftGeek Music Stand worth it? So first up, let's see how I pack it down. The first thing you're going to do is move this central thing, just pulls out slightly, pops around. These go in, that goes in. Okay, pretty easy so far. This at the bottom, just like a mic stand, right? That pops up, you put it in the button and that tightens up. That tightens up nicely there, right? And then you just get rid of the telescopic leg and this comes around like this. And that is what it is, all right? They sent me this case as well. I think this is extra and pops in there. Now, the case itself is a sort of sturdy nylon sort of number. It would fit quite nicely on my mono bag. The mono bag I have, it feels like the same sort of quality sort of thing, right? Look, I know a music stand isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but if you have like a good one, it's like having a good capo or the mono bag itself. Just good sort of accessories just make the whole thing a lot easier, I find. All right, so let's pull it out of the bag and set it up and see how it goes. We open it up first like this, and then we're just going to turn this little button here on the end. We're going to turn that, it pops out the legs, you can see here. They come out, that goes on the ground. The telescopic arm comes up. Like it's pretty sturdy, works pretty well. Then that goes there, these come out, and the central one sort of pops out and rotates. And then of course that goes backwards and forwards. All right, now on the sides here, we've got these little clips and they're rubberized on the back so that it means when you put your music up, you can tie that in there. It's pretty good. You've got some rubberized stuff here at the bottom as well. You could even put that there and put that over the top there if it was really windy. You know, how wobbly is it? Because I think that's always the big sort of complaint that I've always had with these things. Like you'd have to really try to knock it over, There you go. How's it work with the iPad? Let's find out. So I've got an iPad Pro here, it's a big one. So that just goes on there. We're going to bring these in, right? And then it will just come over the top. Don't really need that. Okay. You can see they're pretty good. All right. Again, the sturdiness and build quality of it is actually really good. Pack it up. Let's do those first. Up it comes. Do the little button thing. Perfect. The central thing comes in the middle, goes around. Pop, pop. Telescopic leg goes in. This comes in. There you go, ready to go. How long does that take? 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay, so they also sent me this addition, which is a phone holder. Let's attach it to the stand and see how it looks. And then that just, you can tighten that up with these attachments here, you know, just in case you're at a boring rehearsal and you need to check out your TikTok. Not that I would ever recommend doing that. So that's how that part works. Then they also sent me a light. Now this, I'm interested to see how it works. I already filled it with the batteries. It takes 3 AA batteries and it's going to attach right onto the top of the stand. You can see here that it's got like a screw. So the screw goes in there. Just going to attach it to the top of the stand here. Now the cool thing is that it's actually got a USB-C charging thing. So if your phone had run out of battery or your iPad that you were using to read the music had run out of battery, you could probably charge it off these batteries, which in a pinch is a very clever idea. Now, I've got loads of lights on in the studio, so let's see what happens when it goes dark. Okay, so as you can see, I've managed to switch all the lights off in here. So that's off, you can see, and that is on, like, hi! So in addition to the light, which I think was quite impressive actually, you need to see if you can use it when you're standing, and it goes up. So I'm about 6 foot, you can't really see there. I don't really think you need it to go much higher than that, to be honest. If you were standing, something like this might be okay. You can see that it's still pretty high there, and it goes all the way down to not very high at all if you wanted it on stage and you just wanted people not to be able to see it too well. So let's talk about pros and cons of this thing. Pros, it is really well put together. Everything seems to just work, which is excellent. I always enjoy that when that happens. It's a pretty sturdy thing. I read on the blurb that it can take up to 2.2 kilos or 5 pounds in the old money, if you're that kind of person. The fact that these things are just sort of pretty easy to pull on and off the stand as well is great. You can see me doing it right now. Then, you know, the bit in the middle goes around, this comes in, that packs up like that. I've already de-extended the telescopic leg. I should have done this. That goes like that, that comes in here. Watch your fingers. I haven't caught my fingers in it yet. And there you go. And then it goes beautifully into the bag. I should also mention that in the bag here we've got some little compartments, so those little accessories fit pretty snugly in there, and there's also a spot for your phone, which is pretty cool. If you're a gigging muso that needs a quality stand for shows that's not going to fall over and has good accessories, is quite well put together and is not going to last about 5 minutes, I think this is good. If you're just looking for something which is a nice thing to have in your room for practicing guitar or whatever instrument you play, I think it's pretty good as well, right? I'm going to put a link in the description. You can buy it there. I'm going to see how I go over the next few weeks and months, and I might do a follow-up video. Give it a go. KraftGeek Music Stand. See what you think. Thanks for watching. All the best. Bye for now.